10 things that don't define your worth. You are enough just the way you are. Some of you might be asking yourselves, what does that mean? It means you have everything within you to become who you want to be and live the life you want to live. There's no need to buy more stuff, do more actions, or be more of something to be the person you're meant to be. Your confidence and your worth are things that you can recognize right now. Yes, you have stuff to work on and improve on. We'll always have that in life. But the person you are is good enough to improve on those things and capable enough to become those things. Being enough has nothing to do with being perfect. It does not mean that you are all-powerful or that you are everything. Being firm in your understanding of being enough means knowing that you don't have to be or get everything in life. Certain things aren't for everyone, and that's okay. Your enough being different from someone else's enough doesn't make you less than or inferior. You have an understanding that you don't have to be fully self-sufficient. Enough is not about building up an ability to not need anything or anyone. In actuality, you are fully aware of how much you really do need from others. The house you live in required someone to build it. The clothes you wear required someone to sew them. So many things require another person in order for them to happen. Recognizing you need help, you have weaknesses, and that despite that you're still enough, makes it easier to ask people for help. You have the understanding that none of your imperfections or difficulties reflect your worth. We all make at least one mistake perhaps every day, and we can immediately think of a flaw of ours if we ponder on the subject. Still, our mistakes and flaws are not the most important or truest thing about us. In actuality, sometimes, they're the beauty about us. We're just able to be comfortable acknowledging that we have them, which helps us to be more comfortable in ourselves. Knowing you're enough means recognizing who you are has a purpose. Our journey is connected to something greater. The individual paths we're on have meaning. The growth we achieve leads to something more. You're already enough in all your beauty and brokenness, your cleanliness and mess, as you awaken to the sunlight of life's call. As you live in the enough that you are, it also means you continue becoming the enough that you are through personal development and change. We're all continually striving to become ourselves, but yet still, the enough that we are is already that. Of course, we all have traits we want to develop. Some of us want to be more authentic. Others want to be more purposeful, more intentional, and more free. Those things are a part of you being enough already. To put it more clearly, you don't have to focus so much on changing yourself but being more of yourself. Being free, intentional and purposeful in owning who you are. The enough you are is enough now, was enough before, and will be enough with each day you become who you're meant to be. Best of all, you don't have to prove that to anyone. That is the true meaning of being enough. Always remember that you are. 10 things that don't define your self-worth. 1. Your job. The first thing people often ask when they get to know you is what job you have. You might work somewhere you don't like, or maybe you don't even have a job. No matter whether you're a retail worker or currently receiving unemployment checks, your worth is not based on your work. You are still worthy of being treated with respect and dignity. 2. Money. We tend to exaggerate the amount of value that someone has just because they have money. Unfortunately, people also tend to look down on others that live paycheck to paycheck. No matter how much money you have, you are valuable because you are human. 3. Physical appearance. We've probably been guilty of falling for the halo effect. It's where one sees more good in someone just because they're attractive or give off a good first impression. But people can get into a destructive cycle of doing everything they can to look a certain way because it's the only way they'll be loved. Remember that no matter how you look, you are always worthy of love. 4. Your to-do list. Our society puts a lot of value these days on productivity. People feel they can only be a success if they get everything on their to-do list done. You are still enough even if you fail to get most of the things you planned done. Your worth should never be tied to your success in life. 5. Age. Whether you're viewed as too young or too old, being a certain age doesn't determine whether who you are is enough. Focus more on how you carry yourself. You can be someone that continually works to carry themselves with dignity. 6. Social media following. In the age of social media, too many people base whether they're enough on how many people follow them. Whether you have hundreds of followers or just 10, your words always matter. Your voice is worth hearing no matter how many likes or upvotes you get. Recognize your unique perspective is enough no matter how many people hear it. 7. Your academics. If you didn't get a college degree, that doesn't make you any less smarter than someone who did. Never let anyone look down on you because you have a GED or didn't get a degree at a top school. 8. Your relationship status. One of the hardest areas people can struggle with feeling enough about is being single. Learning to see yourself and your life as enough without having a partner in it is important for your own personal happiness. 9. The number of friends you have. There was a time where I had a partner who was very critical of me for not having any friends. If someone is bothered with you not having friends, that's their problem, not yours. And even if you don't have many friends by choice, that doesn't imply anything about your value as a person. You are valuable because you are here. 10. Other people. With most of the things listed, they usually involve someone making a specific judgment about us. We'll all probably encounter people with negative opinions of us for whatever reason. Despite how others judge us, we can still see ourselves as enough. Value who you are even if other people don't value it. See yourself as worthy even if others don't see you as worthy. At the end of the day, the person you are is enough. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for more educative contents.